It's your girl T here, back with another inspired video. I had a subscriber question, so I thought I would create another video for y'all. Our affirmation of today is I am blessed and chosen. I'm blessed and chosen. We're tea timers, so we are always blessed and chosen. I had a subscriber question. They asked me, what are some of the things that I have manifested? Which is a loaded question because I've manifested a lot of things. So I thought, I don't go into a video with a script, you guys. I just pop this off the top of my head. So I thought I would list off a few of the things that I have manifested. First and foremost, you guys are going to be like, did you manifest your SP? Me and my SP have a very long history, and I will give you this. That's a total different video on its own, which I'll do one day. I'm still in the process of that, so I want to do it when I have a finality to it, but we are happy. We speak every day. We have constant contact. He doesn't live close by, so he does plan trips to come down and see me. We are in a good spot. And that was a convoluted story, and it took a while because of myself and me not knowing a lot about manifesting when I first was trying to get him back, and now I'm at a different space, so it's a lot easier, but I will do that in a different video. I have manifested getting let go of my job with pay. And how does that work? I worked at a payroll company. I absolutely hated it. And when I'm on a maternity leave, I told my best friend the whole year that I was off, this job is going to let me go, but they're going to pay me for it because I don't ever want to step foot in that office again. It wasn't for me. I'm not saying it's a bad job in general. It just wasn't the job for me. So up until the day I was about to return to work, I still had the belief that they were paying me out and I would never have to go back in the office again. One of my coworkers calls me and says, are you sitting down, the day before I'm supposed to go back? And I said, what's up? He says, they're dissolving all of our positions and paying us out for 6 months of salary. And I was like, there it is. So I got paid out close to 30 grand for 6 months of work there, and I never had to go back to that office again. Manifested, check. You guys have seen me on my channel. I was sick as a dog last week. Within 3 days, I kicked that cold butt in the ass because I affirmed that I was healthy, wealthy, and well. I affirmed other things and got rid of that cold within 3 days. Everybody around me was amazed. They're like, how did you do that so quickly? I also hold a belief since I was younger that I am strong as an ox and I don't get sick very often. So that also married in with what I was affirming, and my cold was poof, gone. I have manifested $5,000 last year. I did it in a way that I wouldn't do it again. I was always saying I want $5,000. $5,000 comes into me easily and effortlessly. I get $5,000 every day, 5,000, whatever my affirmations were. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. A lady actually what am I trying to say? A lady actually hit me, like she rear-ended me. It wasn't a huge accident. Nobody, I got a little bit hurt, and I do physio and acupuncture from it, which my insurance provider pays for, but the final money that they paid me out was $5,000. So now when I manifest money, I say for the benefit of myself and all around me, and no harm to myself or others, and the money is to keep. The reason I say to keep is because I also manifested $2,000 last year, except it was in and out of my bank account because it was a mistake that my landlord did and they took it back out. But I was just saying I have $2,000. $2,000 always comes into me. I wasn't saying to keep. So now when I manifest money, at the end of that statement, I say for me to keep, available for use immediately. I have manifested free trips. I manifested a free trip to LA. I manifested a free trip to Las Vegas. This is years ago. This is before I even knew anything about manifesting. Now that I'm conscious of it, I look back and see I've been doing this my entire life. So I've also manifested alignment of feeling better, not just with being sick, but just peace of mind. I've had times when I was stressed out and I chant to myself, everything's always working out in my favor. You're loved, you're safe. Everything around you is always safe. And I have calmed myself down in situations and actually manifested out of those states because I calm myself down. You can manifest upset. I choose most of the time I don't choose to manifest in an upset state, but you can. I just have chosen alignment of being at peace of mind. I have manifested a brand new car. Well, it wasn't brand new, it was a used car, but it was my brand new car. I wanted a iridescent pink Volvo, and I manifested that. It was to the T exactly what I wanted. It had leather interior, everything that I wanted, it was in that car. So I manifested that. I've manifested a bunch of stuff off the mini manifestation list that I told you guys to do. So I'll write things down like I see a pink Cadillac, or somebody offers me free coffee. I wrote down one time I want a free book, and one of my customers actually gave me a bunch of free books because she's part of a reading club. I've manifested free nail fills. I have manifested free groceries. I always write down free groceries every day because I have 2 sons and they eat me out of house and home. So I manifest free groceries. One time I went to the grocery store. I'd written down on my mini manifestation list free groceries for about a week, and really never, it's not a big deal. I can pay for groceries. I just wrote it to see what would happen. And I went to the grocery store. The person who brought out the car, first of all, they brought me somebody else's order to begin with, because I was like, I'm going to pay debit. And they brought me down this $200 order, put in my trunk, and I went to go pay. And he's like, oh, it's already paid for. I was like, what? I'm like, I haven't even paid yet. And then he's like, no, it's paid for. It left in my trunk. I started going through the groceries, and it was a bunch of stuff that I had no interest in, and I was like, these aren't even my groceries. So I called them back and told them they had given me someone else's groceries, and they're like, no, we didn't, they're trying to force me to take this person's groceries. And me wanting to be honest and give what you get, I was like, no, seriously, you gave me someone else's groceries. So they brought down my actual groceries and took back the other ones. This is how perfect manifestation is. So when they brought me down my groceries, I tried to pay with my bank card. My bank card didn't, or the approval notice didn't come up. And I said, the guy says, oh, I'm new with this card reader, so, but I know that the card went through. I said, I don't think it went through because it didn't say approved. Can I try it again? He's like, no, it's approved. It's fine. He literally fought with me that I had paid for the groceries, goes back upstairs. I check my bank account. It hadn't even debited me for the groceries. That's how perfect manifestation is. If you ask for something and you are even trying to force against it happening, it will happen. So I left the store with $100 and almost $75 worth of free groceries, and I never heard peep about it again. So that's happened to me quite a few times with groceries. My girlfriend also gives me free groceries. She will buy double of something by accident, like double order, and she'll say, come over and grab them from me. That's also manifesting free groceries. I have manifested free dinners. I have manifested free lunches, coffees. Pretty much the majority of the things you guys are asking about, I have manifested it. You guys have watched with your own eyes on my YouTube channel. I started out with 0 subscribers. I purposely didn't tell anybody. I told like 3 friends that I was starting a YouTube channel. At the beginning, I didn't even know what it was going to be about. I would just do videos every day that I was inspired to do, and it grew into a manifestations growth channel because I noticed that I was helping people by what I was saying. So I started out with literally 1 subscriber. And I was so happy for that 1 subscriber because it was my friend, and she was literally like one of 3 people that knew about my channel. My other 2 friends didn't even subscribe. And now I have, I don't even know. I think I'm coming up to 300 subscribers now, and I know it's going to keep growing. Literally, you guys, I think I spent 1 day affirming for YouTube. I was like, I help millions of people a day. My channel is always giving people the information they need. I am a YouTube influencer. That I did it for like 1 or 2 days, if I'm being honest with you. And look at how much my channel is growing rapidly. Over the last month or 2, I think my growth is like 99%. This isn't to toot my own horn because I love helping you guys. It's just to show you manifestation is always working. Even if you don't see it in the background, it is always working for you. It is always bringing you what you want. You just have to allow it in. And I know a lot of the other channels now in the YouTube manifestation community are telling you 24 hours, you can get whatever you want. This one phrase is going to get you everything you want in manifestation. I don't subscribe to that because I went through all the twists and turns of feeling like I didn't know anything about manifestation because I thought that everybody else was getting their stuff within an hour, 24 hours. That's not the case. You can manifest little things that have no resistance within 24 hours. Even a big thing, if it has no resistance, can manifest quickly. But for SP, for money, for things that you have stories behind or resistance behind, it's okay if it takes a month or two. It's okay if you've been manifesting for the last year and you've seen little to no movement. You will eventually see movement. We're fighting against ourselves, so we have to be comfortable with the fact that some things are going to come in quicker than others. It's not a limiting belief. It's just case in point. I have manifested in so many different areas, and sometimes they come in fast and sometimes they come in a little bit longer, and that's okay. I told you guys in another video, when I was affirming myself to death, I went into a bit of a depression about it because I was burnt out. I was tired of affirming so much, and I had silently created my own rule that I have to affirm 24 hours to get what I want without even really realizing it, because that's what I was showing my subconscious, the way things work. Now I think things can come to me anytime, easily and effortlessly. I can affirm once and get what I want, because that is truth. You can affirm for something once and eventually you'll see it come to you. I'm just telling you, I have been through the manifestation journey, and I have done it the long way, the hard way, the short way, the fast way, and I have for myself created a manifestation way that works beautifully for me. Take whatever it is out of what I'm giving you as a tip or a trick to make your life easier, and do the best you can with what little nuggets you're taking from each person that resonates with you. I just wanted to answer this subscriber question and show you I have manifested. I will keep manifesting, and I will be with you along your whole journey, telling you things that have helped me, and they will help you as well. Have a beautiful, blessed day, you guys. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Oh, and before I go, somebody else asked me, was your SP thinking of you while you were manifesting them during no contact? Did they say anything about that? Yes. I didn't even have to ask him. He said that he was nonstop thinking about me the 2 years we weren't in contact. So there you go. Manifestation's always perfect. I love you guys, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.